Hello, YouTubers, here in Sacramento, and we just won. What a great win. 3-0 now. We are really clicking, and the curse system is really hard to defend over 4 quarters. It was our second unit that gave us the lead tonight in the 4th quarter. Gary Payton 2 threes, Damian Lee played well, Juan Toscano Anderson played well and got extra minutes as he was pretty much closing the game before Otto Porter came in to close 4-1. So let us discuss. Let me pull up my other phone here and go look for the live. Where is it? Videos. Your videos. Nope. Hang tight. Figure out where we are. Live post game. Shoot. You guys got any questions? Put them in the chat, and I will figure out how to find it. Why am I having so much trouble? My channel. There we go. It's right here. 6 people watching. Okay. 7. Do you think the Warriors should give Moody and Kuminga more playing time to develop? Well, I mean, Moody got a lot of playing time the last couple games. I think I'll try and see if I can get away with sitting backwards here so you have something to look at. So Moody got the play. Didn't get the play tonight because Steve wanted to go with Gary Payton for the matchup against Davion Mitchell, right? So, his glasses on straight. So it just depends. It just depends what night it is, and that's the great thing about this team this year. So I don't know if you want to hang your hat too much on Moody and Kuminga this year. I think Kuminga might get some time in G League, maybe even Moody. But also, one strategy may be to have the G League guys around as well, at least until G League starts. And then that way, they can play a ton of 5-on-5 during the season when it's kind of when there's practices and stuff, and then when there's an off day, they can go scrimmage. You know, thanks for coming over from Instagram. So I'm gonna say no. They should not give Moody and Kuminga more playing time right now. I mean, Moody has been great against teams that don't have a small guy like Davion. So, I mean, you can only play like 10 guys a game. So someone's got to sit. And that's probably going to be Moody and Kuminga. Now, with Kuminga, you just never know. It just depends on who they're playing. And of course, if they blow out a team, go up by 20 late 4th quarter, then we'll see those young guys get to play. But to expect them to be ready by the playoffs is probably a difficult ask. It's probably being too hopeful. I think they will probably not contribute as much in the playoffs just because they're rookies and it takes time. It just does. It really does. Look at last year's playoffs and go show me a rookie that made an impact. I can't think of anybody that did. Did you think it'd be a close game and it'll come down to the wire? Well, I learned from the Clippers game not to do predictions anymore because I predicted a blowout, and they did blow out the Clippers in the first quarter. But after that, they screwed that up, and it was a close game throughout the rest of the way. So I don't really want to do predictions because I'm always wrong, but it was a close game tonight. And the reason why it was a close game, I'm going to say because it wasn't turnovers. The team only had 4 turnovers at halftime, I think 7 total. And even though those turnovers, most of them did turn into points for the Kings, I think it was just, you got to respect the fact that the Kings have some pieces. They actually have a pretty good team. Pretty balanced team, solid contributors, let's even look at Rashawn Holmes at the 5 and the 4 with Tristan Thompson. That's not bad. That's not bad. Harrison Barnes has been playing well. So the Kings were making a game out of it. And it's the Warriors and, kind of their local rival. So the Kings got up to play. And Davion Mitchell, 17 first half points. So I think it was a case of the Kings, just the young Kings coming out and just feeling really good about themselves. But I'm telling you, that Kerr system, it was the second unit that came in, did the read and react. One play that stands out in my mind is Juan Toscano-Anderson fakes the dribble handoff, immediately blows past his guy, and then that just causes their defense to react, and it's their second unit. And our second unit is going to be so much better teamwork than most other second units. And so most other second units, them playing defense on our second unit is going to be a tall order for their second unit to handle. And that's what won the game tonight. That literally is what won the game. So yeah, I would agree with Noemi. Did I pronounce that right? Noemi Estrada. Warriors are awesome. Their chemistry is the key. Yes, that is very true. And Steve Kerr should get credit for that. Okay, yeah, Moody gets more minutes against Thunder. So far we have seen it either be Moody or Gary Payton. And I think the Thunder have a lot of wings, I think. Who's their guy? Lou Dort. He's kind of smaller. I don't know. It could go either way. We'll just see. Maybe we'll get to blow them out, these young OKC guys, and get to play both Moody and Gary Payton. Kuminga's not going to play at least until Friday because he'll get reevaluated next Friday, at which point we'll see if he plays. All right. I noticed... Yeah, GPT was so good this game. Yeah. I think I missed one of the alley-oops. I heard he had 2 alley-oops with Steph, but the first one, I actually got to ask Steph in the postgame about it. And it's just, they practice that. They do their 3-on-2 drills and stuff. And so GP does get a lot of alley-oops from Steph even in practice. So that was good to hear. That was fun. If you go look at our... Gary Payton 2 video, you'll see that Steph came down and sat pretty much right next to me. I didn't really have time to. I was doing both hands where I was doing Instagram Live in one hand and recording the interview in the other hand, and I couldn't really go, hey yo Steph, say hello to everybody. Plus I wanted to stay. I didn't want to be too loud in the postgame, so I didn't get to talk to him there. But it was funny how he was just sitting next to me. And that's what I love about Sacramento. You get so close to the action here. Really a great arena. I love it. One of the better road trips. I highly recommend any of you who is in the Bay Area, definitely come to a Sacramento game. I'm telling you, man. Sacramento against the Warriors, it should be a no-brainer because it's like half as cheap as Chase. All right, let's keep going on the questions. GP2 was so good, yeah. So the alley-oops. So there's a lot of good timing, and now I know in the warm-ups, when I film the warm-ups, I try to film Gary Payton in the layup lines, because right now without Kuminga, he's the best dunker on the team easily. And I would say third place is Juan Toscano Anderson. He's trying windmills, he's trying 360s. He's not making them, but at least he's trying them. And so I give Juan third place on the team. First being, I would say, let's give to Gary Payton for now. Number 2, Kuminga, with the opportunity to leapfrog GP. I noticed Green has been taking less threes this year. Yeah, tonight, Draymond made the extra pass on the 3. He did airball a 3 from the corner. I remember that one. That was embarrassing, but yeah, he's going to defer because this team has a lot more shooters on it, which is a great luxury to have. How many of the fans in the building were actually rooting for the Kings? Yeah, I have. I'm going to put some video. I already did put video on the stories in YouTube. There were "Let's Go Warriors" chants. So I would say, let's give it at least 25% Warriors fans. And at the end of it, we were chanting "Let's Go Warriors." Wiseman's workout. Have not seen him work out because we haven't had access to practice for a couple days. So if you go on our channel, the last time we saw him work out was a few days ago, and it's going to be mid-December, guys, because he's going to get reevaluated on November 1st. The reason why I know that so well is because you guys keep asking me that, and I keep saying the answer, and now I've said it so many times, I know it by heart. Kuminga will get reevaluated next Friday. By the way, these are the injuries. Iguodala should be good to go next game. Wiseman will be reevaluated on November 1st. And after that, it'll take 4 to 6 weeks for him to regain his, what the heck are they doing? To regain his conditioning. And then Klay Thompson, again, we're looking at January. So there's your updates on the injuries. So Wiseman should join the scrimmages after November. Yep, last time the Warriors had a 3-0 start was 2015. What would be your Warrior ceiling? I don't want to jinx it. Because any prediction I make jinxes it. Yeah, Warriors chance. Kings are a decent team. Yeah, Davion Mitchell was a great pick for them. Fits very well. They have three guys that can play point guard that are very different. De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Halliburton, and Davion Mitchell. Buddy Hield, 2 guard. Harrison Barnes playing well. I think they need Mo Harkless to play a little bit better, and they probably need another wing before they can crack the playoffs. I like the fan who shushed everyone. Yeah. We actually have the link to the highlight of that in our live chat. So go check that out. It was our live chat during the game. Any reason why Bielitsa had less playing minutes? Yeah, it was matchups, and he just didn't have it. And I think just the feel of the game. Juan played so well late that Steve just was like, I'm gonna go with Juan. We got. Hold on. I gotta share this on our Discord server. Some dude on our Discord. Hang tight. I'm answering questions right now on our live stream. Go there. Jesus, man. I need honestly, I don't mean to throw people under the bus. I need better people on Discord. So, if you have been loyal to me on this YouTube, if you have been loyal to me, if you always go on our chats, our live commentaries, if you always like our videos, hit me up. How do you hit me up? Just email me. Rich@LetsGoWarriors.com. Give me your YouTube username. Let me check out your channel. Tell me which ones you've liked and which ones you've commented on. And I will give you access to our Discord server, because sometimes people on here, I hate to throw people under the bus, but leaves much to be desired. So again, if you want access to our private Discord, which actually is better than Twitter, it really is, I suggest you email me and I will get you access to that. Because right now, I'm looking for a squad. I'm making draft picks because I'm not happy with my team on here. Number one, they're not on it enough. They're still addicted to that piece of crap app called Twitter. And I'd rather you be addicted to our Warriors, Let's Go Warriors Discord than that piece of crap app called Twitter. So I'm going to say it one more time, rich@letsgowarriors.com. Really easy to remember. Right now, all of you people that happen to tune in, I appreciate you, and I am going to reward you with some Discord server access. Now, one thing I'm going to ask of you is maybe to connect with me on Twitter as well. Just kind of, I don't want complainy people, really. I understand your lives are difficult. I understand, well, AJ, I don't need people to join my Discord. I'm happy to keep it the way it is. But I need people to improve the experience. Which is really this, what you guys are doing right now. But I can't be on YouTube Live 24/7, so we go to Discord for the other moments. Anyways, let us move on. Some dude came on our chat, tried to say Warriors are trash 3 times. YouTube blocked it, and I'm a hide user on channel, so he's gone. All those messages were... I love it. I love it how YouTube can look at a comment, see the word trash, and understand that that's some dude talking trash. Okay, let us go back to the thing. I wish we drafted Davion. Yeah. I like Kuminga, man. I mean, Kuminga is a beast, and you're gonna see this in year 2 or 3 or 4. Oh man, Kuminga is a beast. Don't worry. In 2 or 3 years, you're gonna say, what was I thinking? Thinking we needed Davion instead of Kuminga. So totally disagree with you. So yeah, there were a lot of fans here that are Warriors fans, and very smart of them to make the 2-hour drive. It's totally worth it to come here to Golden One Center. A good arena to watch. They present the game very well here. Good music. Everything's good. Thank you, David Tapia. Appreciate it. Okay. Oh yeah, we should invade Staples. Okay, GP2's jump shot really looked nice tonight. I mean, Ray, I understand, let's be realistic. These guys that are rookies are, if Davion Mitchell was on this squad, I still don't think he's going to have enough experience by the time the playoffs roll around and we're playing, the Utah Jazz or something. And, so I just, all these rookies, it's going to take some time. Even guys like Cade Cunningham, Is Chase Center bigger? Yes. Feels bigger, yeah. It's bigger. There's more plaza levels and bars and suites in Chase Center. Chase Center is the best arena on the planet. So, he's just salty. What do you mean I'm just salty? Kirox XD, explain yourself. Don't know what that means. Okay, let's move on. Jatin from India. I think you live in India, right? Appreciate it. Do you think the Warriors made a mistake drafting Wiseman over LaMelo? No. LaMelo would not have fit behind Steph. I actually thought that could be doable to have like another organized chaos guy come in the second unit, but just think about it. LaMelo's not going to want to come off the bench. He needs to be a starter on a bad team and then go from there. I mean, Michael Jordan was a starter on a bad team and went from there. It's not a bad thing. So it's just not really a fit. Michael Jordan joining the Bulls in whatever it was, 1982, 83. The Warriors 2021 are not the Chicago Bulls 1983. You know what I mean? It's totally different setting, and LaMelo is the type of he's the usual type of rookie that goes into a situation where they need you to lead them and win. So it just wasn't going to fit, and I don't know having Steph on this team that was ever going to fit. And James Wiseman is so talented that him at number 2 instead of LaMelo, I mean, that's not a bad pick. We'll see. Reading the comments here. Let's see. Okay. Kirox, appreciate the love. How much is it for burgers and fries? It's expensive, not gonna lie. I actually haven't ever really ordered from Chase, but everything is so sorry, hang on, I need some water. Everything is so gourmet there, and so a burger is not just a burger at Chase. burger at Chase, you're getting some good value on that hamburger. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say, it's it's gonna be pretty expensive. Uber ride back to Bart. Yeah, we had this discussion last time. Taking the Muni train back to Bart takes a while. So if you're impatient, then take an Uber. I would say, I don't know. Actually, I don't ride Uber, so I don't know what the prices are. It's not to say that the Muni back towards Embarcadero Station, going past Oracle Park, that's not a bad ride. I mean, it'll get you there, and that's pretty cheap. I think it's $3. Okay, Chase Center's going to be so loud. Yeah, it's going to be insane. Have you noticed that Klay was not introduced at the open practice? He was not introduced at the team introductions at the home opener. Both of those are on purpose because they want to save that for when Klay comes back for real. Because there's going to be a standing ovation for Klay no matter where you do it. So you might as well just not introduce Klay ever until he actually comes back. Thanks, AJ Morales. Chase Center is definitely bigger than Vivint Arena. Chase is the biggest arena in the world, in my opinion. It feels like it because it's so open, and Chase is really a good feel, very modern. It's the best arena on the planet. I mean, not that this one's bad, but this one is top of the line of regular NBA arenas. Chase Center is just the best arena on the planet. So there's a difference. But Vivint is pretty cool because you're pretty close to the action. Okay. Best arena behind Chase. Man, that's a tough one. I'd have to think about that one. I don't know. Because there's different definitions for best. Like atmosphere, everyone's different. And some arenas are better for media, which is my experience, and some are better for the fan, for you guys. So it's different. But pretty much every NBA arena is it's pretty, gold star. Let's put it that way. I can't think of an NBA arena that sucks, I really can't. Like Arco, before Golden One Center, Arco was trash. But when I filmed at Arco on the baseline, it was great because you were so close to the action. But if you're a fan sitting up or you're in media row, it just sucked. But those arenas don't exist anymore. The NBA has done a really good job with their arenas. Oh, yes, I don't want to talk about Draymond and versus Ben Simmons anymore. Let's not talk about Ben Simmons tonight. We did that 2 nights ago. Or was it 3 nights ago? No, 2 nights ago. Is Mulder on a roster? Nah, I think he's just out there, free agent. Maybe try to latch on somewhere, some G League team, which he should. I mean, I think he's an NBA player. He just needs to get an opportunity as a 2 guard. There's a lot of teams that need 2 guards. Our team does not need one, so unfortunately, Mulder is in a pickle with, I mean, not a pickle, I mean, he just didn't make the team here. Okay. Yeah, very impressed that Lacob paid for it all. You know what Lacob is great at? Because he's a venture capitalist in Silicon Valley. He's great at getting other people to invest, whether it's to invest in Chase, invest in the team when it was at Oracle, invest in, they have Thrive City, the plaza right outside the arena. They're getting businesses to invest in that, marketing wise. And so that's what Lacob does very well is build teams, whether it's through people or money or both. Kirox with the most awesome compliment ever. Look at Rich, man, so inspirational. Appreciate you. Let's see. Any thoughts on C-Dub's G League draft? Those are some names that you might not ever hear again. I don't really have any thoughts on the draft for G League. I don't know any of those names. My brain can't take any more names that are, won't ever be household names. My brain can take in the Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, and every freaking draft pick 1 through 20 that we profiled on our website. And that's all my brain can take. I can't take any more that's, G League draft. But I will say this, Santa Cruz is a great experience to go. They're going to have a game at Chase Center, and they're giving away a Steph Curry bobblehead that night. I'm thinking about just getting a ticket for the bobblehead. That'll be sometime in March, I believe. Ooh, Indiana Pacers, home arena. I tell you, there's a lot of nice arenas in the NBA. NBA arenas greater than NFL stadiums? Wow, I wouldn't know. I tell you what I want to do. It'd be nice to go to Allegiant in Vegas, not too far away. Probably get their $60 ticket one way to Vegas if you plan ahead. And Allegiant looks nice, but NBA and NFL, different product. I prefer NBA. Madison Square Garden, man. Madison Square Garden is not that great for NBA media, so that's why I never think of it. So that's interesting. I wonder if it's better for fans. I wouldn't know. Let's see. Chase is 900,000 square feet. Jeez, that's crazy. Kuminga playing on Saturday. Well, let's take a step back. Is he available to play? Maybe. He has to pass all the physicals, all the trainer checklists on Friday. Today is Sunday, so 5 more days. Saturday they are playing against the Thunder at home. Yeah, so weird schedule. We got OKC on the road in 2 days, Memphis back at home 2 days after that, which would be Thursday. 2 days after that, we play OKC again. And then we have 3 days in between. 3 days of rest before facing the Hornets at home. Then the Pelicans and the Rockets, and then Hawks back to back. Weird schedule. If the Warriors have expressed any interest in trading for Simmons, no. The Warriors have not expressed any interest in trading for Simmons. If anything, they would have already called Daryl Morey to see how low he would go. But Daryl Morey isn't stupid either, so I've been trying to just shut the door on this. Daryl Morey, I said this on the live chat. Daryl Morey's not going to trade Simmons to the Warriors because Morey has already, I mean, I could be wrong, but he's already been embarrassed by the Warriors twice with Houston. I mean, you guys remember, he like literally said, I built the Houston Rockets to defeat the Warriors. And he almost did it one year, but we came back and we won in Game 7. And then the next year we won in 6 games. So for him to trade Ben Simmons to the Warriors and then get whoever they get back, let's say Wiggins, let's say that bombs, and it's a lopsided trade for us, and Ben Simmons, is great for the Warriors. We're not trading Draymond. That's ridiculous. Like, every true Warriors fan understands that. Like, I don't even need to explain that. Okay, so I'm not going to explain that. We're not trading Draymond. So anyways, it's hard to think when I see comments pop up on the screen. So it would have to be Wiggins. And first of all, Morey trading Simmons in a deal that involves Wiggins. Plus, we're probably not going to trade any future first-round picks. Well, maybe we would. I don't know. It's just like Morey doesn't want to be the guy that got swindled by Bob Myers in the Ben Simmons trade. The only way to make sure you're not embarrassed by the Warriors in a trade for Ben Simmons is to not trade him to Ben Simmons. I mean, not trade Ben Simmons to the Warriors. So that's my take on that. That just slams the door shut on that talk. And I know I'm going to have to repeat that over and over again. And of course I could be wrong. Watch him trade. Watch Bob trade Wiggins for Simmons, which I would love because Ben Simmons is better than Wiggins, obviously. But we're not trading Draymond. We're just not. So there's a lot of mathematical parts of that rumor that just don't add up. So I don't even want to talk about that. Oh, Warriors game today, I rated a 10. I always rated a 10 because I get to see all these behind-the-scenes stuff. I mean, when I'm sitting in the post-game media room next to Steph, that's a 10, right? So, and I shared that with you guys. Go look on our channel. It's on there. Can he be the starter, Jordan Poole, when Klay comes back? Yeah, he could. He could. Yeah, why not? Yeah, if he's playing that well. Does your brain have space for Jeff Doughton? Not really, but it has to because he's technically the 17th player on the team. We're going to do a Jeff Doughton scouting report on our website. So check our website out, www.letsgowarriors.com. We'll do that next day off that we have. Anyone on the team you would trade at the deadline? Man, that's so far away. Like, we're 3-0 right now. Why are we looking so far ahead? However, you do want to have that flexibility. That's why you sign Gary Payton to a non-guaranteed and leave options open. Leave options open so that, if you sign Gary Payton to a guaranteed deal, then you waive him, then that goes against your salary cap. So that's why you sign him to a non-guaranteed for that flexibility. Okay. Reading your comments here. Exactly. Shannon is saying we haven't even addressed the chemistry issue with Ben Simmons. It takes like a whole year to integrate a guy. Think of how long it took Andrew Wiggins to feel comfortable, right? Roracle is much louder. I mean, Oracle is just a building that was very unique and will never be replicated again. So feel fortunate that you went to Oracle if any of you experienced that. Yeah, Jordan LeBron said MSG is their favorite to play in. I mean, that's a different experience, right? Playing the game on the court is different than me being a media member at MSG, which is different than a fan watching a game at MSG. My perspective is from media. It's just I don't really get a whole bunch of great access at MSG for you guys to see from my eyes. Shannon's like, trading Draymond would literally cause a riot. You know what's funny though is there's so many angry people on Twitter. The only people that there wouldn't be a riot is on Twitter, is Warriors Twitter. But I don't want to talk about them. We have paid Thompson $72 million the last 2 years. Yeah. If you stare at a salary cap table too long, you can go crazy. So yeah, don't worry about that too much. We'll figure that out when the time comes. Okay. Do you get paid to be in the Warriors games? No. I don't have a steady paycheck. Everything is on this YouTube. This YouTube is built since 2010. No, 2012. My first thing that I did was I was at Team USA training camp, and you don't need to look at me. I was at Team USA training camp, and Blake Griffin did a off-the-wall dunk. I captured that. This is back in 2012, remember? So before different platforms hit and everything. I mean, not everybody was on Twitter back then. So ESPN contacted me to get, to show the video on TV and all that. That helped pay for my trip to Barcelona to follow Team USA around. And, it's like $1,000, So that's when I realized that that YouTube had a monetization infrastructure that I could utilize. So thanks to you guys. Appreciate it. More practice, yeah. Well, we didn't have practice access yesterday, and there was a day off the day before. Thanks to Jatin for explaining everything. Jatin has been so helpful. He's been helping us with videos and stuff. By the way, if you want to help with our videos, it's just like there's too much content. I don't even know what to do. So apologies to Jatin because he did 6 videos that I haven't even gotten around to. Hey, love from India. All right. So if you're interested in videos and stuff and you want to maybe partake in some of the revenue that we get from the videos, then hit me up. Send me an email. So you should be able to find us if you're really that interested. But I'll figure that out later. When do I think Klay will get back? After the new year? It's just totally guessing. Nah, electronics. The original report that somebody had was that the Warriors were targeting the Christmas game for Klay. I talked about this last live that I did from Chase. Klay coming back on Christmas was the original goal, but then the Christmas game is at Phoenix. We want him to come back. Everybody on the Warriors is like in total agreement that Klay should come back on a home game. So that won't be Christmas. So you're thinking probably after Christmas. So it's kind of like that. And Klay said that in some interview, I think maybe Media Day. He said he was just leaning more towards January. All right, I'm getting tired and I'm done catching up to the comments, so we're good. It's crazy that we out-rebound other teams, I know. Did we out-rebound the Kings tonight? That'd be cool if we did. But yeah, it's just basically boxing out and stuff like that and just having quicker guys on the floor. All right, I'm going to cut it now because I'm getting really tired and I got to drive 2 hours back. So that's it. Do you think the Warriors could have more than one All-Star? Depends on their win-loss record. Who's playing well enough? Draymond would have to have the stats. Steph is a shoe-in. So it'd probably be Draymond or long shot-wise Jordan Poole. I mean, if JP's averaging 20 points a game, let's say, or let's say 18, then maybe he gets a vote from the coaches. But that's a really, really long shot. A more realistic one is Draymond and him having good enough stats. So we will end it on there. Thanks. Everybody splash that like button. Splash that like button. Thanks. I'm going to drive as safe as possible. Take care, guys. And what do we have next? We have... oh, they're at the Thunder on Tuesday, which means I can go live stream during the game finally. Sheesh. It's been a while. Okay.